Hey guys, I'm back again, and in those first two videos I revealed to you some issues that I'd been having with autoimmune conditions and how it was affecting my ability to exercise and my quest to be the next Captain America. Trying to build up the body of a superhero with autoimmune disease? Not the easiest thing. Not only does it affect your energy levels, but it can also damage your joints. Hence why the doctor told me,
you can never lift weights again.
But as you saw in those first two videos, my response was that. So in that last video, I was teaching you a method of lifting that's safer on your joints called time under tension training. Oh shoot. Should I go try to get that off, or are you not gonna? You're definitely not seeing it right now, right? Shoot. Obviously, it's a method of lifting that can be used by anybody, but let's say that you don't have any medical issues holding you back. That might be plenty of you out there, and to be honest, look, my autoimmune issues don't always hold me back. My issues are somewhat mild, which means that there are certain days where I feel great, and other days where I feel terrible. And in the last few years, when I was working on my quest to be the next Captain America, I had many good days along the way. That's why I was able to get so shredded in the first place. So if you're just here to learn how to build the body of Captain America, let's review what that takes. So, many of you have seen the famous scene from the first Captain America movie where Steve Rogers is given the Secret Soldier Serum and steps out of the Vita-Ray chamber looking like a Greek god. Well, maybe not a Greek god, more like an American god, but you know the expression. Not only does he step out of the chamber looking amazing, but he's suddenly cleared all of his medical ailments. He's capable of incredible feats of athleticism, and he does quite the job of attracting the ladies.
How'd you feel?
So they injected Steve with some Secret Soldier Serum, and suddenly he experiences all those rapid positive side effects? Wait. That sounds a little fishy. Do you mean to tell me that they injected him with steroids? No! Alright, come on. In actuality, they used CGI because that was an actual actor portraying that role. And while it's no secret that Hollywood is littered with steroid use, it doesn't appear that Chris Evans used those for this film. Realistically, Chris was already in pretty good shape for his roles in the Fantastic Four franchise.
I can explain this.
And movies like What's Your Number? And he really stepped up his training for the 3 months before the Captain America role. In an interview about his training for the film, he said that the 3 months of training were absolutely brutal and that he was even puking at the gym. Puking at the gym? I hope this wasn't at my gym because that's kind of gross. But when you get down to the basics of what he was really doing, it's not that difficult to see how to build the Captain America body. Don't just take my word for it, take his word for it, or the word of his trainer. Chris and his trainer, Simon Waterson, used heavy weights. They used heavy sets of heavy weight, low rep sets. Chris and his trainer, Simon Waterson, said that they used heavy weight, low rep sets of classic compound lifts. On Mondays through Fridays, they would start with circuit training, then pick 2 body parts to work out, absolutely destroy them, and then cool down with core and abs. No wonder he was puking. So, what kind of exercises would you do to build that kind of body? Well, let me show you. We'd always start with a plyometric circuit. Pull-ups, dropping into squat thrusts with a press-up, and then jumping back into a pull-up. Weighted step-ups down into a squat thrust. And then maybe some suspension exercises on a TRX. After that, I would go into a split body routine, which is where the aesthetics come into it. On Monday, we would do a circuit, then focus on back and arms. A lot of big deadlifting, shrugging, the usual bicep curls. On Tuesday, I would do a little bit of cardio and abs. On Wednesday, we'd do a circuit, then heavy legs. On Thursday, cardio with some abs. On Friday, a circuit, then chest, arms, and shoulders. I like to work with a lot of different angles and grips. So for chest, I would do close grip incline press, incline bench flies, incline press ups with your feet raised, kneeling shoulder press so you incorporate more abs. The things that we felt we were getting the most gains from were the body weight exercises. But again, we took it past that to where body weight wasn't enough. So we were having to hang weight off of us to add even more resistance. Pull-ups holding maybe a 15 kilo weight in between your feet and still being able to do 3 sets of 10 to 12, we were getting at that kind of stage. Dips, again with 20 or 30 kilos hanging between your legs. And to beat Captain America, don't you forget about cardio. Really though, the cardio training comes from doing the circuits, which are much more effective because you're working at a much higher heart rate. Oh yeah, and when we talk about puking from the workouts, that's where the circuits come in. And believe me, Captain America does a lot of circuits. So there you have it, a Captain America workout. Now again, that's not necessarily the best thing on your joints. In fact, Chris admitted as much after completing filming for the first Captain America. I don't think my body is supposed to be as big as it was for Captain America. There was a strain on some joints, and after a month and a half of training, I found my right shoulder would click and my left pec would hurt. It was an ever-evolving workout in which we always found ways to work around the parts of me that were sore. And in particular, I love this quote that he said at the end. There are certain things that hurt more than others, but that seems to be pretty universal. Every guy I know has some sort of freak injury in their body. The author of the article notes, it's good to know that beneath the outlandish exterior, there's a bit of humanity there too. And that is the main theme that I keep talking about with all of these videos. No matter whether you're a superhero, a regular person, or you have some medical ailment that limits you, you are capable. You can do it too. And that kind of got me thinking, if a world-renowned actor, I mean a guy who plays one of the biggest and baddest superheroes ever, he admits to joint pain, is he really all that different from me and my arthritis? No, he's really not. And when I think of it that way, it means that I don't have to let my autoimmune disease define me. Look, it would be easy just to sit around and say, oh, my wrist hurts, or my elbow hurts, or I don't have the energy to work out today, I'll just work out tomorrow. But really, what benefit do I get from making excuses for myself? None. That's why we can't make excuses for ourselves. If you just say, I'm too sore to work out today, or my condition limits me, then guess what? You are choosing to let that excuse and condition define you. You've got a lot more to offer the world, and that's why there's no reason to limit those capabilities with excuses. And that's why when there are no excuses, there are no limits. And with no limits, we can achieve whatever we want to achieve, whether it's becoming the next Captain America, or just getting in shape, or just living a happy and healthy lifestyle. Again, if you like this video, please hit the like button below, and be sure to hit the subscribe button over my shoulder here so that you don't miss any of the awesome content we have coming up. And if you want to let me know about your story or you have any questions, be sure to comment below. I'd be happy to respond. I'm Aaron Segal, and I'm not going to make any excuses. Are you?